What's up, guys? First ever watch along. Hope you're all good. Sorry it's a bit late. I only really decided to do this of short notice. But if you are here, we're 3 minutes in. So far, 0-0. And yeah, hope you're all good. Hope everyone's good. If you want, comment, get involved. I'll bring up your comments as they come in. Talk about what you've got to talk about. Forest doing all right, to be fair, kicking the ball around, looking pretty threatening. Chris Wood's got it, just about blocked it. Think it was offside, though. Chris Wood already causing trouble, as you probably would tell. Always scores against Wolves. Always scores against Wolves. I am a little bit behind, so I know that the actual match itself is over 5 minutes at the moment, just under 5 minutes. My totally legal stream is 3 minutes and 51. So we're looking very much at the score below. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, actually, if you wherever you're watching, please head to our YouTube, The Wolf Pack, and please like the video and subscribe. We are doing as much as possible at the moment, as much content as physically possible to get our YouTube cooking. I know our socials are cook. They cook and they cook some more and they overcook. Nice ball from Doyle there to Semedo. Cunha. To be fair, guys, I don't even know what the lineup is, because I literally did this on a whim. Like, all of a sudden just went, you know what, Bosha, doing it, sod it. So I actually don't even know what the lineup. I've seen Doyle so far. Santi Bueno's on. I've seen Cunha. We could quickly check, couldn't we? We could quickly check. Should we have a little check? Let's have a little goose. I'm just sorry, guys. I am just looking at the squad for this game because I haven't even looked at it. So we're playing a front three: Sarabia, Cunha, Doyle. We've got a back three of Gomez, Kilman, Bueno, Lemina, Gomez in the middle, and Doherty and Semedo on the wings with Sarr in goal. Forest are playing Sells in goal. A back four of Aina, Murillo, Umber Idele, probably butchering that. Williams, Yates, and Danilo in the middle. A midfield three of Reina, Gibbs White as a 10, Hudson Odoi on the wing, and then Wood up front. They're looking pretty threatening, actually, at the moment, Forest. They just had another set piece. Another one. Constantly causing pressure at the moment. But so far, so good. 0-0. We need, in my opinion, we need a win in this game. We need a little bit of momentum, guys. The momentum for Wolves at the moment has been in an absolutely all-time low. And I think if we can just get a win today, we got a decent bench as well at the moment. Oh, well done, Santi. Kilman had a good block then, you know. They look dangerous, though. Yates just had another shot at goal. We just about got it away. Nicely done. Tell you what, having Cunha on the pitch at the moment has just given us something to aim at, which is something we haven't had for a very long time. It sticks to him a little bit more, doesn't it? The ball sticks to him. Anyway, I hope you guys are good. Feel free, please, to comment, get involved. If you're watching over on Twitter, which I'm assuming quite a few of you are, get over on our YouTube, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and get chatting. This is the first ever live watch along for Wolfpack. Gomez picked it up. Doherty on the wing. We're getting our wing backs up the pitch, which is nice. Doc's got it on with some space here. Come on. Yeah, so far, I'd say it's a pretty even contest. Nothing as toward as to say that a team's going to win it at the moment. Come on, Doc. Do something with it, mate. I feel like at the moment, the trouble is with Wolves is we get it into a decent position out wide, and then no one does anything with it, and it just goes back again, and it just keeps recycling. I think someone just has to just be a bit more brave. Smado's won that nice and up high. Here we go. It's what you want to see. Definitely what you want to see. We got a little bit of possession here. Get on it, Doyle. Lovely. Come on, Doc. Get forward. Thought about shooting then. Come on, Doyle. Give it a... You know what, though? I don't hate that. I don't hate Wolves having a little bit of possession and at least trying to shoot from out wide. We haven't done that enough this season, really. You just tried to test the goalkeeper from a distance. Come on, lads. Come on. Yeah, so far, I think the teams are just trying to find one another out. But I do think the last 5 minutes or so, I think Wolves have had the ball a little bit, and we just need to create more. That's the only problem with Wolves at the moment. We need to start creating more chances. I'm hoping with Cunha on the pitch, that's going to unlock some more defences. Come on, lads. I like Santi Bueno as well, man. The way he glides sometimes when he's running. Come on, Wolves. We're on the ball a fair bit here. Come on, Wolves. Jose Sarr in his banana yellow. He's not been in his banana yellow much this season, has he? That kit's mental. He looks like a horse jockey, doesn't he? Bless him. I think he's playing the wrong sport today. Smado playing pretty high up the pitch then. Come on, Wanderers. But yeah, guys, come on, get involved, man. 346 here. How's it going? Yes, Linda. Come on, Wolves. That's what I'm talking about. Get involved, guys. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the game. So far, so good. 0-0. Bit of possession. Making sure Forest aren't really creating too much. Thanks for getting involved, Linda. I know a lot of you guys are commenting, trying to comment on Twitter. At the moment, you can't comment on Twitter live. So please head over to our YouTube, Wolfpack. Get involved, guys. Get involved. Like, subscribe, all that awesome jazz. Can hear the Wolves fans now. Come on, Jilly, we are. What's up, Jill? How you doing, mate? Yes, Stuart. Wolves, are we? Yes, Susan. Come on, me babbies. Yes, Neil. Come on, Wolves. Yes, Scott. Come on, Wolves. Get involved, guys. Get involved. Hopefully you're watching along with me. And like I said at the start of the video as well, I am slightly behind by about a minute, I think. So if you look at the score below, that should be a live score. How have we started, Adam? I was just saying this. I think when you think of the last games that we've played, the trouble that we've had is when we've got possession, we haven't looked very threatening. And that's a little bit of the same today, really. Upon possession, we're not really doing a lot with it, but thankfully, neither are Forest. I think we're just probably trying to find one another out at the moment. Forest have got a lot to lose today. I do like how Wolves are going for it, though, at least. You know what I mean? We're trying to win it off Forest. We're not just letting them have the ball. But yeah, nice one, Adam, over on Twitter. I didn't know you guys could talk on Twitter. That's a good sign. Can you guys hear the audio from the game, by the way? Because hopefully you can't. Because that'll be a bit naughty, that. I don't know if you can or not. What do you guys think the score's going to be? I'm thinking 1-0 to either team. That's going to be one of those games, isn't it? One team will score a goal, and the other team will just struggle to break down the other team. Can't hear anything. But you're lovely, Adam. Andy, even, sorry. Cheers, Andy, for that. Except you. Unfortunate. Unfortunate for you, mate. Yeah, cheers, Scott, for that. But yeah, guys, please get involved. 424 of you watching live. Thank you so much for being here. Please head over to our YouTube. I know I keep saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it until I see some change. We are working our bloody socks off over on YouTube, getting it cooking. So please. Woo! Sars just spilled it. Get rid of it. Oh my God, it's good job, Hudson-Odoi. You can't hit bloody water if you fell out a boat. Jesus Christ. Sar just spilt it from a corner there. He needed to do better. I need to refresh my stream, guys. Bear with. Just bear with me a minute. Hopefully, this won't happen too much. When it does, it'll happen. You know, it is what it is. We're back. What we saying? Good to have found you. Normally have someone in the state stream for me, but she ain't available today. That sucks, man. That sucks. But yeah, hopefully here every away day. Every home day, we're going to be doing a match vlog. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, Totti Gomez has just done an absolutely fantastically world-class timed tackle. Yeah, Forest are growing into this game, man. They're growing into this game. 2-1 to Wolves, says Scott. Hopefully, yeah. Just checking whether they're looking at something here. Nah, it's a cracking tackle. Someone said the other day, Totti Gomez, not good enough. He has just stopped a goal. And I'm not joking. He has just stopped a goal from Danilo. Danilo gets free, right? All he's got to do is hit it anywhere past Sarr, either side, and Totti Gomez has just put in an absolute beautiful block. I rate Totti Gomez, man. I know a lot of you guys don't rate Totti Gomez, but I think, considering the caliber of player that Totti Gomez is, where he's come from, he has done bits for us in a back three. But Forest showing a bit of pressure here. They've had a couple of shots at goal now. Jose Sarr as well. He's got to do better from those corners, man. That's been a few times now where he's spilt the ball. Not in this game. He's just the one time, but in other games, you know, he just needs to command the box better, doesn't he? We rate him, says Susan. I do as well, mate. I do as well. Class act, says Adam. Honestly, come on, Wolves, get forward, lads. This stream is absolutely shocking, so you're going to have to bear with me. I'm going to have to refresh a bunch of times here to get a decent stream. But yeah, so far, guys, that is the live score. That is the live score. So even if my stream's behind, that is the live score. All right, that's not going to change. Don't forget as well, guys, I will be doing a match review later on, going in depth with tactics, how we could have played, how we did play, why we won a game, why we lost a game, all those cool things. So if you haven't, please, I will repeat it lots of times. Go over to our YouTube, Wolfpack, The Wolfpack on YouTube. Go over, give it a like, give it a subscribe. It really, really will help a lot. There we go. Lovely jubbly. All right, nice. So Joe Gomez getting involved here. I was talking to some of the Forest from the Forest TV YouTube channel, and they were saying if we win the midfield battle, that's coming from the Forest fans. They think that they're gonna win the game. Ooh, okay. Gibbs White just threw a lovely pass out to Wood, and Sar's just about got involved enough to scramble it clear. Doyle trying to thread a ball over here. Lovely by Sarabia did well at first, but then he completely on his own up top. I don't know where the hell Cunha was. We look a bit sixes and sevens when we're starting to attack with the ball. Mon Wolves, says Nicole. What's going on, Nicole? How you doing? Totti Kilman are great with Dawson to organise. They show a bit of naivety when they don't have the experience next to them. Yes, I do it. I actually said this on a live video yesterday. There's a nice little bit of play that from Wolves there. Nice little play from Wolves there. Won it up top. Nice few passes. Quite fluid football there from Wolves from the middle. Doyle and Cunha were passing it really nicely there. But as Andy says, Kilman and Totti are great with Dawson. And to be fair, I completely agree with you, mate. I completely agree with you. That Dawson just offers you that bit of leadership that, you know, we're missing, really. I don't think Kilman's been good enough as a leader. He's shown, you know, good signs as a defender, but as a leader, has he shown enough really to be our captain? Pete says, "Come on, Wolves, we need some points." I absolutely agree with you, Pete. Come on, mate. We need some momentum. We need some points now to start actually gaining some momentum. Because it's just been one of those seasons, hasn't it, where a lot's gone right for us, but as soon as it started to go wrong, it's been a bit of an uphill battle, hasn't it, to start to actually, you know, get some decent results together. Be grand once we win. Be grand once we win. Yes, it should. Well, hopefully, you know. Hopefully we do. Scott says, I go to Wolves versus Bournemouth on the 24th of April, and Wolves versus Luton on the 27th of April. Nice, mate. Nice. Get involved, mate. Get it to the Molyneux. Make some noise, man. Like the last time I mean, I always go to home games. I always go to home games. But I've just got to say, just recently, I haven't been massively impressed with Molineux. We need to make a lot more noise. A lot more noise. The FA Cup game against Brighton, I thought we were quite loud. But ever since we've started having a bit of a poor form, I feel like we haven't done very well at Molineux to support the lads. Andy says, "I'll die on this hill. If Dawson was playing, we beat Coventry." I think I agree with you, mate. I'll tell you what I like about Dawson is if he gets caught on his standing leg, yeah, yes, he's going to make mistakes. Yes, he's going to be too slow to get back, just like Kilman. But I tell you what Kilman does that Dawson doesn't. Kilman, he will get forward without thinking about what's behind him. He's very naive about what's behind him when he's trying to... Oh, shite, we've got... Oh, my God. Mate, we just lost the ball. And Reina has just had a shot just whizzing past the post. Semedo has just given the ball away to Reina in the middle. An absolute suicide of a pass. Oh my God. Reina, Sarri's beat. Sarri's actually beat. Reina strikes the ball and goes wide. And I'm telling you, that was unlucky. That was unlucky. Pete says injuries have stifled us, and of course VAR and refs. Mate, injuries have been an absolute pain in the ass, hasn't it, man? But like I said, man, you a lot of people are blaming Fosun and a lot of people blaming Gary for not having, for not having a team that can battle on all fronts through injuries. And Cunha just had a shot wide, just gone over the bar, but that was good from Wolves. Doyle threads a ball into Cunha. Cunha takes a couple of touches, and I'm not even going to lie, he's not miles off here. Fair play. But like Pete says, injuries they've absolutely affected us this season. VAR has been an absolute royal pain in the ass as well. Come on, let's be honest. I think officiating in general has been absolutely shocking for everybody. Everyone's saying that everyone's got a top 6 bias and whatever, but I think officiating's been awful for everybody. I think it's about time we start having some foreign referees. I don't know why are we constantly dealing with these poor English referees when there's decent referees out there that are foreign that could definitely do a job. I don't understand it. Forest versus Wolves, most likely a 2-2 draw, says Anne. We'll see. Hopefully a win would be nice. I think a draw is obviously good for Wolves. Just get some momentum from somewhere. Do you know what I mean? After a few bad losses. Semedo's kept the ball in here. Semedo whips it in. Nice dangerous pass actually, but Cunha had to do a little bit more there to get free. Semedo gets out wide, puts a decent ball in. Their goalkeeper collects it really easily in the end, but it's a decent ball. But oh shit! Yes! Oh my God! Yes! Oh no! How the hell have we missed that? Are you joking? Oh my God! That's phenomenal defending. But Sarabia has just missed an absolute sitter, guys. Oh, mate, just take an extra touch. What's the matter with you? Come on, mate. That is absolutely not on from Sarabia there. He just has to take an extra touch. What is he doing? Mate, how have we missed that? So Forest lose the ball in the box, right? João Gomez, cracking shot. I'm not going to lie. Lovely curling effort past the goalkeeper. And Forest literally take the ball off the line. Fantastic defending from Forest. But it's literally sitting. It sits directly on Sarabia's foot. He takes one touch. It bobbles up. And then he hits it. And it goes wide. Why is he not taking an extra touch to control the ball there? We know Sarabia can control a ball, and he just butchers that completely, man. We have just absolutely missed a sitter. Cracking bit of play to win it up high with some pressure from Wolves, and I really think João Gomez does all he can. He really does all he can. It's a good shot, curling into the far post. And Forest do a cracking job keeping it out. But Sarabia has to do better there, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, my God, man. Jesus Christ. Ever since the Coventry game, we just haven't had any luck going for us at all, have we? What's going on, Anne? You doing well? Goodbye, everyone. Come on, Wolves. Scott, see you later, mate. Hopefully we do a job on him. James, I'm watching it using a VPN, and I'm watching it through an American server. Because, the Americans get to watch every English game. Absolute shock. Lamina here has made a challenge, and apparently they're looking whether he's shown enough studs here. Nah, he puts his foot away. He takes his foot away. If he puts... Yeah, he's giving him a yellow. That's fair enough. Why are we playing the ball all the way back to 3 to play out? The back 3 seem to know what to do. I don't mind us recycling the ball, but when we get into some space out wide where we can put a ball in and cause some trouble, why the hell don't we just try and have a bit of bravery and try and get past your man? It always seems to go back, doesn't it? Neto seems to be the only bloke who tries to beat a man. Don't know why we don't take foreign refs on. Yeah, I've just literally just said that. I don't understand it. Old Golden Turquoise says brutal. Yeah, mate, if you're on about that miss, that's shocking from Sarabia, that. Senior player, right? Senior player. And I'm sorry, you have to do better there. You have to do better there, Sarabia. I'm sorry. That is bang out of order from Sarabia. All he has to do is take an extra touch. The ball is bobbling up. I know it's an awkward shot, but he's got so much time. And he just butchers it. He just absolutely butchers it. Wolves basically Lamina, the VAR actually checked to see whether there was a foul just for a red. And for me, he puts his foot away, man. It's never a red. It stayed as a yellow. So Lamina's got a yellow. Some crunching tackles going here in to be fair. Semedo's just had one as well. But you've got to do that against Forest. You can't let them have the ball. You've got to literally, away from home, just make it hard for them to get forward. How in the F did we miss that? Shocking. Oh, mate, I don't know, Phil. Not good enough. Literally, I don't even know, how he doesn't feel like he's got more time. Because the ball is coming back at him from a defender off the line. At the end of the day, the defender ain't aiming at him to get rid of that ball, is he? So you've got to do more with it. If it's a loose ball like that, you've got to do more. Totty getting forward here. It's going back to Doc. We just have to do better, man. Like, I don't get why we just keep recycling the ball. Like, just get forward. Oh my god, that's a ball by Doc. I don't know if he meant that. Lost the ball there. Yes, lovely. I think that's the first foul I've seen for us since I've started watching. Joe Gomez doing a good job, to be fair. Joe Gomez having a good game so far. And I like Lemina getting about as well. He looked leggy as hell against West Ham. City are playing Luton, so Nunes is allowed a run out. Yeah, probably about the only time you trust him, innit? He's been shocking for City, to be fair, every time I've watched him. And then you think as well, like, he gets into this Wolves squad, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean? Probably gets into this Wolves squad. I don't understand why he left, to be fair. People just want more money, innit? That's all it is. He knew he weren't going to get game time. I'm glad he's gone, because obviously he didn't want to be here, but at the same time, God, come on. Just being able to finish the... Yeah, mate, honestly, just being able to finish a simple chance like that has been an absolute pain in the arse, hasn't it? Sarabia against Tottenham, you know, takes a ball out of the air and volleys it. And you think, bloody hell, if he can do that, he's going to score. He's going to score easy sitters, isn't he? And those sort of things. We ain't got players that can convert those sort of chances other than Hwang. And unfortunately, he's not even on the bench, is he? Bless him. Is he on the bench? Is Hwang on the bench, guys? Wolves in sheepskins. Wolves in sheepskins hunting in forest, not possibly to make a victory. Yeah, it's one of them, innit? We've got to show a lot more going forward. We haven't had quality striker since Raul got injured, mate. To be fair, I always say this, but no one thought that Raul was going to be any good when Nuno bought him. Everyone thought, yeah, we'll give him a shot, and that's why he was on loan. We didn't buy him outright, first of all. We had to see what he was about first. You know what I mean? And we... Unlucky. Well done, Cunha. Getting about there, bless him. Doyle's looked all right, actually. He's looked like the one bloke who's gonna thread a decent pass and cause some trouble. Doyle looks all right today. Yeah, showing some mettle today. I think he needs to, though, doesn't he? You know what I mean? If you're going to play a midfield three, after only being involved in midfield twos and realising you're probably not gonna get any of the ball, you know what I mean? He's got to do better. Those things should be bread and butter for a forward. But the thing is, mate, Sarabia, he ain't a forward, is he? I see him as a winger in a midfield. I don't see him as a forward-thinking striker or forward-thinking winger. He is like a middle-of-the-pitch winger that's gonna win the ball, thread a decent pass forward. You know what I mean? Or a 10. I reckon he's a decent 10. Sits behind like a striker. I think he played really well the other day as well in the first half against Burnley. I think he played really well as a false nine. I think he played a good job there. I wouldn't mind him as a false nine, because you know you've got someone in front of you that knows how to put the ball away, like how he had Ait-Nouri that game. Raul was better than Jota. Raul was better with Jota, says Pete. I think honestly, everyone says this right about Jota, right? Jota was a cracking player for Wolves. He was. But everyone seems to have short-term memory loss, because other than... I remember him doing two hat-tricks in a row, right? And we were like, oh my God, what a player. You know what I mean? Williams is free. Matt Dock does really well here. Williams gets free on the right hand side, and Doc does just enough for him to completely butcher the shot. But to be fair, both sides looking for it, but looking pretty poor. To be fair, I can see this being a 0-0, guys. I actually can. I think VAR are checking a penalty, by the way, as well. He just falls over. Nah, not a chance. Not a chance. But yeah, like I was saying with Jota, I think Jota's a cracking player. I do, but if you remember a few games in the Premier League just before we sold him, he weren't really putting up any trees, and he weren't even getting in the side. You know, so it looked like a good sale, and then he goes to Liverpool and just turns into an absolute baller. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them, really. He's just shown a lot of character, hasn't he, since joining Liverpool? He was always a good player, though. I always loved Jota, especially in the Championship, mate. There was no one better than Jota in the Championship. It was unbelievable. Pete says, yeah, I agree. He's a supplier, not a striker. Talking about Sarabia. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Do you know what I mean? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. Wolves in sheepskins are imposters. Doubt tonight they will be contended if given a draw. Yeah, we don't look very threatening today, do we, Anne? I don't know if the Europa Forest have run it up higher. Oh, lovely. Well done, João Gomez, man. That's going to be a yellow again, that. I like João Gomez, man. He just gets about and just goes, you know what? Yeah, I am going to foul you. But you know what? You're going to know I'm here as well. At the same time, you're going to know that I'm here making this game hard for you. And we ain't got enough players that do that. In 1-0, says Samuel. Who scored? I've got to refresh my stream. Refreshing my stream. I'm way behind here. Cunha scored, lads. Come on, lads. Yes. Yes, Wolves. I haven't seen the goal. Come on, lads. What happened? I need to get a better stream. I've missed the bloody goal. What's this one? I'm watching it. Cunha on his own. Lovely. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ballon d'Or. That is a Ballon d'Or goal. Mate. He's literally. What is he doing here? What has he done there, mate? An absolutely wonderful bit of brilliance by Cunha, the magician. How has he created that goal? I'd love to be there. Come on, boys. That's how it's done. I'll explain the goal. Right, here we go. Cunha, drawn out wide. No one with him at all. 3 Forest players around him. He gets past one. You know what I mean? He's 2 more approaching him. He pirouettes. He does a Ray and 8 Nori pirouette. He does a little turn. You know what I mean? And then he's free. He's still got loads to do. And he strikes the ball into the wide top corner. And it is 1-0 Wolves. And it's all Cunha. He has literally created that goal himself. He has crafted that goal himself. What a bloke. Yes, says old Golden Turquoise. Yeah, Cunha. Let's go. Let's be having ya. Cunha, getting me babbies. Scotty too hotty. Don't you expect Wolves in sheepskins? What are you watching it on? I'm watching it on a VPN American legal server. A legal server using a VPN. Google it. Google it. Some gladiator type moves, mate. Genuinely, what the hell was that? Cunha, a baller. How much have we missed his magic, mate? Literally, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me, right, of when Neto scored that goal against Luton, right? He scored that goal against Luton. He had all to do, right? And he thought, you know what? I'm taking this game by the scruff of the neck and I'm doing it. And we have not had a player to do that in ages. Since Neto's been injured, since Cunha's been injured, since we've lost all these players, we have not had a player that can create something like that. And that is what's been missing. We have been trying to do too much in the box, passing it about. Show some individual skill, show some individual brilliance, and that's what you'll get. That's what you're going to get. Forest have got a corner here. Yes, lad, says Dell. Good idea. Thank you. You're welcome, Marshall. It is a legal thing to do, guys. Go to get a VPN. Make sure you pay for it. ExpressVPN I use. Make sure you pay for it. Set your VPN to New York. Yeah. Then you go on Peacock. Okay. And you're able to then watch games using an American server. It's a completely legal thing. The only thing is my internet's cack when I'm streaming at the same time. That's why I have to keep trying to find a different one. Amazing. I'm watching it from Australia. Good day, mate. Good day. Said last season that Cunha just needs to go for it, and he has. Wish we were there. Wish we were in Australia, mate. I wish I was in Forest. I wish I was in Nottingham. That's what I wish. I was on a podcast with some Forest fans yesterday, and they were giving it the big un, saying that we couldn't score, that we couldn't create anything, that it was all going to be them. What are you thinking now, lads? What are you saying now? Huh? Not saying a lot now, are we? Forest TV. Come on, lads. They're still singing his name. You're gonna love it. 4 minutes of stoppage time, guys. They're checking. I reckon they're going to check this. Nah, don't say it, Sam. Don't say it, Sam. No, Sam, don't say it, man. Nah. Come on, don't say that. Is it now? Is it the corner? Is it the corner? Oh, come on, Saul, what are you doing? Has that just gone in from the corner? Has that just gone in from the corner? Has that gone in all the way from the corner? Has that gone in all the way from the fucking corner? No. No, it hasn't. What has Morgan Gibbs-White got against us? We let him go for a good fee, and all he does is taunt us all the while. Do you know what I mean? With this shit celebration. Like, even Nuno's like, fair play. Morgan Gibbs-White celebrating like he's, I don't know. He's just got laid for the first time. What a... All right, so let's talk about that goal, man. That shouldn't happen. A corner, right? It comes in. It comes in. I actually think it comes off someone. I don't think it goes all the way out. If it goes all the way in, you are joking. I swear to God, if I watch it back in a minute, and for 2 games in a row, like Pete's saying, if Pete's saying, yeah, it's gone in 2 games in a row, all the way from a corner, right? We need a new goalkeeper. Come on, lads. Jesus Christ. I've just been saying. I've literally just been saying, right, how good Wolves have been playing. And they score a goal. It's Saar for me, man. He needs to do better. What's he doing? What is Saar doing? You can hear the Forest fans singing now. You know what I mean? You can actually hear the Forest fans singing now. They're singing the Morgan Gibbs White song. But the hilarious thing is, he ain't staying with you anyway. He's leaving anyway, so, you know. I don't know why he's doing this with his badge. I don't know why he's doing that. Because that lad, he's gone. Next season, he's gone. You've got to sell players. So... No, I'm being salty. I'm being salty here as a Wolves fan. Come on. He's got to do better there, though, Saar. You know what I mean? We do so well. We do so well. We show some individual brilliance for once, right? Cunha gets a cracking goal. We just need to. All we need to do is just go into half time 1-0 up, recuperate. You know, think of a different game plan. Do you know what I mean? Because we ain't going to score loads of goals. We ain't one of those teams. We need to go into half time 1-0 up. It's half time, guys. It's half time. Because he's got a little penis. New keeper required. That's Dyer. Why Forest? We were winning. The second half is going to be a war. Wolves made Gibbs White nurture his talent. Mate, that's the thing, innit, man? That is the thing. I need to talk about this. Because I'm getting a bit fed up of this now. Morgan Gibbs White, right? Morgan Gibbs White. He comes from Stafford, right? He comes from Stafford. He joins Wolves, and he becomes a prodigy for Wolves. All right? And eventually Nuno sees this and brings him into the first team. Okay? And he does all right. You know, he does all right. But you can just tell he needs a bit more polish. So he goes out on loan. And he does really well in the Championship. He does bloody well. Okay? Nuno then gets sacked and we have Bruno Lage. Bruno Lage doesn't like anybody. I don't even think he likes his own family, the guy. He's the most... you know what I mean? How can you not like Cody? The one guy in the dressing room that you just think that anyone would get on with. You know what I mean? And he brushes past with Gibbs White. And then Gibbs White is just told, basically, he ain't good enough and he's going to get sold. He then goes out on loan again, and he does well again, okay? So it's not like we're just sitting him on the bench and just being like, lad, I'll tell you what, right? You ain't doing well enough, but we're going to keep you on the bench just in case. No, we're doing what we did with Fabio. We're giving him game time elsewhere on loan. Do you know what I mean? Then it comes to a fact that we need to start making money. How the best way to make money as a club, guys, the best way to make money as a club is to sell your young talent. It's to sell the young talent that you are going to make big money on, okay? So Morgan always knew he weren't going to get into that Wolves team. Where was he going to fit? He was never going to go where Neves is. He was never going to go where Matinho was. You know what I mean? He would never get into the team, okay? And then we had a good spell in the pre-season with Bruno Lage, where he looked like he was going to, you know, do well again. And then it's rumoured that Forest wanted him. And then they offer that much money, 40 odd million, right? For him. You got to take it. We take it, right? And then he goes to Forest and just becomes an absolute bellend. Like, what is he? What have we done to Morgan Gibbs-White? Am I missing something here? Like, I know that the fans probably gave him an hard time and whatever, you know, for not playing well. But he was playing well during the preseason. He was playing all right, weren't he? And we thought, oh, you know what? Let's get him in. And then Forest offered a load of money, and we couldn't turn that down. And now he's just become an absolute bellend. I don't understand. I actually don't understand it at all. Ugh. But anyway, that's my rant against Morgan Gibbs-White. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. I don't get why he's such a knob towards Wolves. We literally put you on the map for Steve Cooper to find you and purchase you. But apparently, you know, oh, well, I'm going to show you what you could have won. I'm going to show you what you could have won, guys. What are you on about, man? What are you talking about? I reckon even if Matheus Nunes scored against us for City, I don't even think he'd give a shit. Because at the end of the day, right, actually, talking of which, I think Matheus Nunes just hit the post. Clean through on goal and he's hit the post. I'm just watching the goals here. Let me just watch this corner, lads, and then we'll go through the comments again. Sorry, I've missed a shitload of comments here. Sorry, guys. We'll go through the comments again in a minute. Good God. Sarabia missed an absolute sitter at the start as well, guys. Come on. It would have been... This is Cunha. Look at this. Absolutely no one with him whatsoever. He's got 2 on him. He gets past 2. And then he don't hit the third one. Don't even try. Oh, what a goal that is, mate. What a goal. What is going on from this corner? Yeah, someone gets a head to it. Is it Morgan? Yeah, Morgan gets a good head to it. He gets free too easily, though. Lemina completely loses his man. And then Morgan gives it the... You sold me for 45 million and now I'm on more money than I was at Wolves. And I'm probably going to get England caps. But now I hate Wolves. What are you on about, mate? Relax. What the hell are you talking about, bro? You wouldn't even be there if it weren't for us. Jesus Christ. Not 2 weeks in a row, says Pete. Where were we? Why Forest? We were winning, says Dell. Because it's Wolves, mate. We can't hold on to a lead. You saw that with the Coventry game. Sheffield United just missed an absolute sitter as well. Oh my God. It must be in the air. Bloody Mope. As it stands, guys, we're 11th in the table. And Forest, because Luton are losing, are a point clear of the bottom 3 now. Newcastle are absolutely fraping Spurs 4-0 though, guys. That's going to be a lot of fun to watch. Well, that's pretty much game over then, isn't it, for the any chance of European football? Because it's either going to be Newcastle or West Ham, innit? The second half is going to be war. Mate, part of me wants that. Part of me wants, you know, a game to see, you know, 2 teams going at one another and all this. But if it's going to be this stupid prejudiced, like, derby thing... Forest aren't a derby. Do you know how much I've got to drive to get to Derby? Over an hour. over like maybe even just shy of 2 hours. Like, how is that a derby? The only thing that has made this a derby is Morgan Gibbs' shite. Do you know what I mean? Morgan talks shite. Wolves made Gibbs White, nurtured his talent. Exactly. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Morgan played for Wolves. His passes were always into danger. Pass completion was awful. Mate, he had one good game against Chelsea where he threaded a ball into to Raul. One good game. Every other game, he was weak on the ball, right? And even, what's his name? Who went to... what was his name? Midfielder. Little bloke. Can't remember his bloody name now. But even he was better than Morgan Gibbs White in an attacking midfield role. So I don't know. Agree. Also, during COVID, Morgan upset with people with Joe setting antics, and he attracted a lot of criticism. It's just balls though, because if you look at their social medias, yeah, you got Morgan Gibbs White like on his social medias. Look at all of the Wolves players that like his posts and comment. It's all just bullshit. No one cares. No one cares. Like Forest created this like thing where like they were like, oh, you know what? Yeah. Thank you, Seth. Thanks for reminding me it was Vitinha, yeah. Forest created this thing on social media, and it was this image of Morgan Gibbs White sitting around a bunch of like wolves, like little cubs, saying playtime or something. Absolutely out of the blue. Like completely out of the blue, right? They made themselves look like idiots, basically. And then ever since then, we had a cup game where two teams were proper going for it, but Morgan Gibbs White just turned into an arsehole. I don't know why. I actually don't know why. We talked too much about that knobhead anyway. Let's stop talking about him. Where are we? He had more interest in partying at that time. Best thing we did was sell him. Yeah, exactly, mate, exactly. Why do you think he didn't get into England? Why do you think he was in the England under-21s for like ages and then didn't break the first team? Might have something to do with attitude. And then you're thinking, well, you know, is he good enough to play for England? Well, according to Forest fans, yeah, he is. I've seen some good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take my Wolves hat off, and I'm gonna say Morgan Gibbs White is a good player. No one's saying he's not a good player. It's just his antics. You know, it's a good header. There's a good goal. What he just scored was a good goal at a good time. But why this? Why? Like, bro, you're on a better contract because of us. Do you know what I'm saying? You bought your missus a better ring for you to get married on the contract you're on now, and it's thanks to us. Do you know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. What's this here, Steve? What are you on about? Ball clearly outside the corner quadrant. Why does the lineman not see it? Did they talk about that on the TV? I ain't in any of this. Don't say that, Steve, man. Don't say that. Don't say... I'd rather them just score a goal. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd rather them just bloody score than all this VAR bollocks. I can't be arsed with it. If it's a goal, it's a goal. If it's this shit, I ain't interested. There's always a bell end. With his antics, there was a bit of arrogance even from him. The thing is, arrogance in a player ain't a bad thing. Unless you're Podence. Or Morgan Gibbs White, apparently. Arrogance in a player on the pitch ain't a bad thing. I think Cunha's got a bit of arrogance about him. I think Lemina's got a bit of arrogance about him. I think Joe Gomez has got a bit of arrogance about him. You've seen Semedo with a bit of arrogance about him. On the pitch, show it. That's fine. But you can't just be like this to Wolves fan. I didn't hear during that whole game, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't hear anyone saying anything about Morgan Gibbs-White from a Wolves perspective. I didn't hear us going, Morgan Gibbs shites, Morgan, or any of that. I didn't hear any of that. So he's just got a prejudice against us, and I'll never know why. You know what I mean? I'll never know why. I'll never understand it. As long as I live, I'll never understand it. Nunes' fee was inflated as City didn't want sanctions for having tapped him up. Well, yeah. I mean, that's a different story altogether, isn't it? And Matheus Nunes just made himself look a twat, essentially, and just, that's his own problem. You know what I mean? It didn't really do him any wonders, did it? Because he's playing against Luton and missing sitters. Cunha and Gomez are going to attract offers. I agree with you. In my opinion, I would rather sell Neto than Gomez or Aït-Nouri. Or even Cunha. I don't think Cunha is going to buy... I don't think anyone is going to buy Cunha. I actually don't. He's shown a lot of class. Sure, he has. But I don't think, anyone's going to risk paying as much money as we did for him. I know a lot of Wolves fans will say, well, yeah, he's probably worth 50-odd million now, isn't he? Is he, though? He's bloody awesome for us. Don't get me wrong. Do you know what I mean? I love the bloke to pieces, but is he worth 50 million? I don't know about that. Yes, cheers, Seth, for that. Wolves win. I hope so. I really hope so, especially now. I weren't even bothered about this, Forest thing. I was even talking to Forest fans yesterday about it, and even they're like, I don't understand why there's prejudice between us clubs. But, yeah, I don't get it. Isabella, full stop. That post was bollocks, and then we beat them, and Wolves dropped a chopping. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Seth, I loved that from the medium team from Wolves. Loved that. I'd rather have Cunha than Morgan Gibbs-White. He's twice the player, and we got him. Well, yeah. Yeah. I'd rather have Doyle over Morgan Gibbs-White. Because, you know what I mean? That kind of attitude is going to bite you in the arse, that is, one day. He won't stay at Forest, guys. Forest need to sell. So I don't know why he's like, oh, yes, I'm the king of Forest. You know what I mean? I'm Robin Hood. Do you know what I'm saying? You ain't Robin Hood, mate. You ain't nothing special. You're leaving very shortly. You know what I mean? You're gone because they need to sell. And you're probably the biggest asset they've got. So I don't know why he's got to think that, he's the Don, because he ain't. He ain't. If he was the Don, he'd be playing for England. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Wolves, second half. We need to step it up. Yes, Pete. We have started the second half, guys. We have. I'm talking over it, to be fair. But nothing's happened, so don't worry about it. Morgan Gibbs-White would be nowhere without this club, says Reese. Exactly, mate. It's just dumb. Cunha's goal was really strong. Yes, Dragos, how you doing, mate? Is that how you pronounce your name? You're all over our social medias. I love it. Absolutely love it. He's just trying to stay relevant with the Wolves fans. It just comes across stupid, though. Do you know what I'm saying? No one gives a shit, Morgan. Half of the people that are in your squad, in the Wolves squad, and the people in the dressing room, and the people in, everyone that's to do with the old gold, couldn't give a actual shit. Couldn't give a shit at all. Do you know what I'm saying? Nunes came to us as a stepping stone. Yeah, Pete, you could argue that, but it was just the manner of how he left, wasn't it? That was the shit one. We've got to win this game. I don't know if we've got to win it, Bren. We ain't really playing for anything anymore. Because Newcastle are winning 4-0. So they've basically claimed the last European spot. It's going to be West Ham, United, or Newcastle. They get the last spots. Is Joe Gomez any good today? Yes, mate. He's getting about. He's making himself, he's making himself one of them annoying players that we love so much, biting at ankles, being the pit bull we love so much. Doyle was a real bargain. Mate, Doyle was a blessing in disguise. He really was a blessing in disguise because he fits into this Wolves team so well. Santi Breno's going to get a nosebleed here. He's that far up the pitch. Keeping the ball well at the moment. For the goal, is it a push in the back by... Nah, mate. Nah, it ain't. He loses his marker. It's Lemina's fault. Lemina should be doing better. It's a good header by Morgan Gibbs-White. He's got quite a lot to do still, but it's just Jose Sarr, man. It just looks like he's just diving for the fun of diving. Do you know what I mean? Like he thinks, it's probably going that way. I'll get my hands around that sort of side of the goal and hope for the best. But he weren't far enough, really, for me, where you don't make a save there. I've seen Sarr save things that are a lot more threatening than that strike. Sulky, and for me, good riddance to Nunes. Yes, mate. Just get rid of... I'm glad we got rid of him. I am, honestly, because somewhere down the line, this would have haunted us. Somewhere down the line, right, it would have haunted us, for sure. He'd have come out, right, and he'd have been like, oh, I want to leave. And it would have been in a season where, we really needed him. As it was, yes, we probably did need him, but luckily it gave us a bit of money to be able to play with areas where we needed players anyway. So again, it was a bit of a blessing in disguise, really. Forrest had won the ball here. Mate, come on, go. Totty's down and Williams is down. Oh my God. Has he given Forrest a free kick for that? Bro, Williams, you've literally just stepped on his toes and fell over. Jesus Christ. Dragos says, I'm disappointed by Gibbs' reaction after that goal. Mate, do you know what the Forest fans were saying yesterday on the podcast? They were saying that they were going to pull out the banner in the stands again with him doing this. Why? What? Oh my God. It is the weirdest thing, isn't it? I mean, it's working because it's pissed me off. But is it warranted? Did we do enough to him? Did someone key his car? Did someone do something to him that I'm not aware of? Because from what all I'm seeing is we sold him when he needed selling for a good bit of money, for a good contract, and give him a load of minutes. Sorry about it, mate. Did you prefer the bench? Do you know what I'm saying? Did you prefer sitting on the bench? I don't get it, man. Sarr was awful on crosses. Great stopper. That's the thing. He's an absolutely world-class shot stopper. But he's absolutely shite when it comes to claiming the ball in the air or anything on his feet. He's diabolical, mate. He's diabolical. Joe Gomez has just fouled. I think it was Williams, and it's the clearest yellow I think I've ever seen in my entire life. It literally just kicks his shin pads. It's just like, nah, sod ya. You can get past me, but I'm still going to give you a kick in. Forrester got a dangerous free kick here. Do you think Dia could be a good option for us next summer? It depends, doesn't it? Depends how much, what his contracts like saying, innit? Because we can't spend much. Oh my god, get rid of the ball, lads. Semedo and Cunha have done lovely there. They've linked up really well there and won a decent free kick. And it's getting feisty. This game is. It's getting feisty. There's a lot of fouls going in. There's definitely, I'm calling it now. Definitely calling it now. There is going to be a red card in this game. There's going to be a red card in this game, 100%. But yeah, do you think? I think why not? In a way, but it's down to if it suits us as a club financially, and whether a loan option's available where we can see what he's got first. You know, like Raul Jimenez. Because we've got to be really careful what we spend our money on, guys. We haven't got enough money to throw about to buy a striker. He would have become a bad influence, yeah. It's refs again. Can't wait to inflict more angst on Wolves. Probably got grief off fans before he left. Hope it's Gibbs White that gets that red. That'd be great, wouldn't it? That would be bloody lovely. Whey! Gibbs White does an absolute shite pass. Loses the ball. And Denny Lowe's just put it out wide. Wolves look good. Oh, Hwang is warming up, guys. Hwang's warming up. Come on. Let's get Hwang on the pitch. Who's going to go off for him? Sarabia? That's better. Just literally close them down, guys. As soon as Morgan gets the ball, we just let him have the life of Riley. That's lovely by Cunha. Can't Doyle. Doyle, mate! What have you done there? Well done, Santi. Well done, Santi. Get in, lad. Get down, you big-eared knobhead. Joe Gomez is going to get a red, mate. I'm telling you now. There's no way that he doesn't get a red. And I do think, another thing as well is I think Semedo, if he gets another yellow in this game, he's got a 2-match ban, I think. That doesn't help. Oh, God. They've got some space here. Oh, shit. Get rid of it. Oh, my God. Come on, Wolves. Lamina, what are you doing? Lamina, get back! Mate, why do we lose the ball all of the time in the midfield? Why? Lamina, just put your foot on it, yeah? Instead of just guessing wherever the next pass is going. Put your foot on it, yeah? And try and play a pass. Is he offside? Is that not offside? Nah, it's not offside. Shit. Guys, it's 2-1. It's 2-1 to Forest. It's 2-1 to Forest. Wolves needed to do better there. Sloppy in possession, sloppy defending. The ball bobbles everywhere. It's just an ugly tap in, but at the same time, like, we've just got to do better on the ball. Why are we pissing about with the ball? Bueno's on. Gomez is off. Hwang Chan's coming on. Mate, what the hell, man? That needed, like, that was so, like, pinball machine. Like, it was just a giant pinball machine. You know when you're trying to get rid of the pins and your paddles are doing this, and you're just constantly trying to get rid of the ball, and it just keeps coming back at you like this. Hwang's just gone down in the box, and I think it's a dive. I'm looking at it again. Yeah, he's dived over, man. Hwang, you've got into a good position there. Why have you even fell over for? Terrible sequence. It was literally, that's the best analogy I can give, guys. It's literally like we've got a pinball machine, and we do it, and this is the paddles. Yeah, this is our paddles, and the ball just keeps coming down and down and down, and we're trying to get rid of it, and there's just no control whatsoever. Do you know what I mean? There's no one to put the foot on the ball and go, right, there we go. There's a bit of control. I don't understand. Oh, bloody hell. Sloppy, 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 says Pete. We need to say that Doherty is trash. It's not Doherty's fault, mate. It's not Doherty's fault. Doherty actually, like, does his best to get rid of it with a decent tackle. It just goes straight into Danlo's path. But it's the bit before that that's the unfortunate part. That's the unfortunate part is it's Lamina pissing about with the ball, and it happened against West Ham for their. Go on. Oh, we've got a corner. We've got a corner. We've got a corner. The Korean guy, he will score if he has the opportunity. He got himself into a good position there out wide, but he just went over. I don't know why he went over for. He's in! He's in, lads! Yes! Get in! Come on! Fucking come on! And he does the celebration! He does the celebration! Get in, Cunha! Get in, lad! He's getting a hat trick, boys. You know he's doing this as well. He's doing this! He's claiming the stadium! I fucking love him! Build him a statue! Build this man a statue! Let me see. The ball comes in. Max Kilman does really well, actually, to keep the ball alive in a dangerous area. And Cunha just puts it in. It's just a tap in the end. But you know what? We'll take him. I don't care if the ball comes off their private parts, guys. I couldn't give a shit where the goals come from. I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less. It's 2-2. It's 2-2. VAR are checking something here. VAR are checking something. VAR is checking something. I'm watching it. Yep, it's not. That's 100% a goal. 100%. I'm not looking at the comments. That is a goal. It comes off a Forest hand. Come on, VAR. It's VAR. It's VAR. Come on, VAR. That's what I'm talking about. The VAR derby has kicked off, and the first VAR decision has gone to Wolves. Oh, come on, boys. Get in, VAR. Oh, no surprises. They have to get involved. Oh, my God. What is Kilman doing? Kilman, get rid of the ball, man. Holy shit. Kilman, yeah? Kilman. What are you doing, bro? Be Ryan Bennett. Do you know what I'm saying? Be Ryan Bennett and just get rid of it. Why are you pissing about with it in the box? And then Danilo has a shot at goal, and thankfully Sarr has woke up and he's claimed it again. Mate, this game is cooking. It's starting to cook now. 2-2. It's a Desmond. I know for once we got one in our favour. But you know what? Yeah, all I'm going to hear now from Forest fans is, oh, look, the people that are moaning about VAR, the team that moans about VAR more than anyone. And look, one goes in your favour, so I guess it's us that has the most VAR decisions going against us. Where have they got that information from? There is no way in hell we've had less VAR interactions than Forest. They've probably had loads, but I'm telling you now, we've had way more than Forest. This game is bonkers, says old Golden Turquoise. It's a good first match. I can't even get my words out. It's a good first live watch along, isn't it? You love to see it. Come on, lads. We got the ball here. Come on. Hugo Bueno keeps it alive. Smodo picks up the pieces. I love Doyle, man. He's the only bloke who gets on the ball and just calls the hell out of the game. I feel a little bit like the tides have turned here. I'm watching this game and the tides are starting to turn. But it's just like what the commentary said. It's literally a game of mistakes. What team can make the least amount of mistakes is essentially the game. Because both teams, even though it's 2-2 and that looks like, whoa, holy shit, these two teams are at it. It's like Champions League all over again. No, it's two teams that keep making mistakes with one another and being capitalised on. That's this game in a nutshell. But I do think Wolves look neat on the ball at the moment. Matheus Cunha, guys, is now our leading goal scorer. Hwang ain't going to take that. Hwang ain't going to take that, mate. Come on. Come on, Hwang. Think about it. Think about it logically, mate. You want to be the guy. You want to be him. Do you know what I'm saying? You want to be him. And you can do that. You can make that happen, bro. That's a foul. That's a foul. Forrester on the ball again here. Two. What a game. Well, you say that, but it's like I just said. It's just a game full of mistakes. Every goal, basically, other than maybe Cunha's, but even then, it's their mistake for giving the ball away. It's still a bit of brilliance by Cunha, though, that first goal, mate. What a goal that was, by the way. Can we just talk about that? Yes, it's a goal kick, mate. All the decisions are going our way. This is it now. Well, while they're on the ropes, we need to capitalise on this now. Now they are on the ropes. We need to capitalise on this. This is also a question to you guys, right? I know what Forest fans are going to say. Well, you know, they did the celebration. Do you know what I'm saying? He did the celebration as well. Here's a question: does Cunha do that celebration if Morgan Gibbs-White didn't first? And yeah, okay, I've seen Morgan Gibbs-White do it to a load of teams, but it started in that cup game. I saw it in that cup game, and then it flooded through every other game because everyone seemed to just think, well, you know, they can put it on FIFA and it can be Morgan's celebration. I'll be the one to say it. If we won't get into Europe with this group of centre halves, shit. Hugo Bueno is awesome. I'm saying it. Yeah. Thank you. We list 10 points to VAR and refs shabbiness. How many have Forest dropped? Genuine question. I want to know. Have they failed to red card opponents when it's clear infringement against us? They have failed to red card opponents when it's clear. Yeah, exactly. And there's been some decisions as well that ain't even been VAR. Like, do you know the one where Lamina got that second yellow? What's all that about? When he ran to the ref, and the ref was like, "That was very aggressive. That was aggressive." I don't know where the hell they got that from. It's never happened since. Cunha for the 3-2 in additional time and the celebration in front of Morgan Gibbs-White. My dream, mate. If that happens, bro. If that happens, I'm getting it on this wall somehow. Some art. Some art of that moment. Come on, Wolves. Bo's the time to press harder. Now's the time to press harder. Yeah, exactly, mate. The thing is, right, Forest have got way more to lose than we have. That's better. Control the ball. There we go. Better. Just stay on the ball for a minute. That's way better. That's much better. Right, keep on the ball now, Cunha. Unlucky. Well done, Semedo. All right, this is much better. This is much better. Stopping them on the transition and keeping the ball. What's going on, dude? I'm just going to call you Bang for short. Obama. Obama for United. Onana. No, it was definitely Obama. It's President Obama who clotheslined Sasha into next week. I love that. I want a picture with a new striker from the summer instead of a picture with Fabio. No. This picture here of Fabio. Okay? This was my golden boy. Okay? I thought this was going to be the one for us. I thought this was going to be the one. I'm proven wrong constantly all the time, but I tell you what, until he's left Wolves, I'm still keeping hope. I'm still keeping hope. I am. I can't help it. I think we can afford to have one of these three centre-backs next to each other if we want to maintain. Oh, yeah, sorry, dude. I didn't talk about your comment before. Yeah, centre-backs. The only trouble is we don't have the money to be able to strengthen that area. And there's other areas that need strengthening before then. Do you know what I mean? Typos. Pete, do you know what? You ain't even got to apologise, mate, because I love that typo. That's one of my favourite typos. Onana. Obama. Yes, we can. Where is it? I gave Fabio would turn out good. Seriously, though, he'd struggle in League One. Mate, the thing is with Fabio, yeah. What kind of player is he? Because, in my opinion... Oh, my God. Morgan Gibbs-White's just floated a lovely ball over the top. And Hudson-Odoi has been disproven by Sarr. But Jesus, that could have been bad. This was a lovely bit of play from Forest, I'm not going to lie. Morgan Gibbs-White, man, he's a good player, isn't he? I mean, I can't stand the bloke, but you gotta say he's a great player. Cunha's going off. So no hat-trick. So whoever had that. What a first goal, though. What a first goal, mate! There we go. We're back. So, guys. Oh, fuck. I'm going to clip that shit. That's going all over Instagram. What a fool. Mate, that's a straight yellow card from my desk, that. You know what? That's a red card from my chair, that. Holy shit, I thought I was gonna die. My whole life flashed before my eyes. Holy shit. I'm alright, by the way, I'm fine. I'm definitely playing that in slow motion later on, though. Holy shit. Anyway, let's talk a bit about Wolves. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm fine. My mum's coming to check on me as well. Holy shit. I thought I was going to die. That's going to be on podcast bloopers. Bro! I thought I was going to die. Fix the sound. This sounds very strange. Alright, let me fix that, guys. Sorry, bear with me a minute. I'm fixing it. Hold on. Yeah. Audio. There we go. I know why. There we go. There we go. That's got to be on podcast bloopers, he says. Oh shit. Oh god, I'll tell you what, I'm 33 years old, mate. I could be dead. I thought I was going to go through the wall. Jesus Christ, I nearly knocked Fabio off. He don't need an excuse to fall over, does he? Jesus Christ, I don't even know what's going on. What lot is it? Still 2-2? Yeah, it is. Guys, this is my first ever live watch along, and I've pretty much done the dumbest thing I've ever seen on a live watch along. My missus is gonna see that and never ever let me live that shit down, and I'm glad. Do you know what I'm saying? I love banter. What was I even saying before that happened? What was I saying? Christ, I've lost all my comments. There we go. I gave Fabio... I thought Fabio would turn out good. Seriously, he'd struggled in League One. Mate, the thing is with Fabio, yeah, is... He's in Scotland now, isn't he? And... Oh, shit me. Holy shit, that was close. Williams just had a strike on goal. You haven't missed anything, I promise. Not that I know. Not that anyone's even watching the game now. You just watch it. You're probably just watching that over and over again. Some Benny Hill music. But yeah, Fabio, I'm trying to collect my thoughts here. Fabio, for me, he goes to Scotland, doesn't he? And for me, like... He's looked average, hasn't he? And I was just saying before I fell over. What position does he even play in? Because for me, right, he's better as a winger, in my opinion. He's more built, Fabio Silva is, as a winger than he is a number 9. Oh, come on, Wolves, man. This is sloppy. Stop giving it away. Jesus Christ. Fabio lives on. I'll never give up on Fabs. Just sell. I think money-wise, we should be okay. A bang average 1 is what sort of player he is. Not enough metal in his play. Your opinion. Fabio... He's more of an inside forward than a 9. You're okay, mate. This is where I died. You knocked the sound off. The dream is over. Yeah, Cunha's off. We're about to remain without a moderator. Come back from injury. Cunha, what a guy. Yeah, Hannah, mate. Honestly, he comes back from injury. And he scores 2 goals, and then he just goes off. He's probably knackered, bless him. But he's done a cracking job. That first goal, mate, that is just phenomenal, mate. Is that when I fell over when I was rewatching Cunha's goal? I loved it that much that I literally nearly went through the back wall. That's got to be on podcast bloopers. I hope so. I was thinking of talking to Fosun to buy a new moderator in the summer. Fix the sound. I think I fixed the sound now, haven't I? I stream 30 to 40 hours a week. Ooh. Doyle hit that. Jesus Christ. Manage to do dumb shit every day. That's fair enough, Andy. What kind of things do you stream, mate? Do you stream video games or do you stream like football content? Can't remember. Cunha, the Brazilian magician. Not aggressive enough to be a striker, Fabs. Nah, he's not good enough. Stay calm because Dragos will not record that moment and make it viral on the internet. Like, mate, you don't have to make it viral on the internet, bro. I'll do that for you. That was hilarious, mate. That was one of the funniest things that I've ever seen, and I haven't even seen it yet. Right, let's talk about the bloody Wolves match, shall we? Mate, Forest are cooking at the moment, I'll be honest. Forest are doing a bloody good job. They're keeping the ball well. They're moving it around, and we're just camped in our box. What's going on? We didn't set up shop for 1 point here. I'd rather us go for the 3. Games, World of Warships, World of Tanks. That's the day job. Football is for fun or rage. Oh, fair play, mate. Fair play. I love video games. Absolutely love video games to death. What was the last one I played, actually? I've been playing Helldivers. That's a cracking game, that. I don't really play many football games. I obviously dabbled in FIFA and Football Manager, but not played World of Warships. I've played World of Warcraft plenty of times, mate. World of Warcraft was one of my favourite games. Mate, they are all over us, mate. Forest are all over us. Enough about me falling over and nearly breaking my neck, mate. The news is Forest are all over us. Come on, Wolves. Oh, shit. Play along when we get possession here. Legs will be weary now. And that's the thing, innit, mate? That is the thing. Forest have got a bench of subs hungry with bloody legs to spare. I think Santi Breno's been bloody great. Santi Breno in the air is imperious. Like, he would literally just be like, no, all day of the week. I love him. I ain't got the pace to play that long. And that's the trouble, mate, honestly. Sar's actually been all right since as well. Mate, they're all over us. They are all over us. I don't know why Breno dropped his level from Lopetegui to gone. I don't know why Breno dropped his level. Oh, he got injured, didn't he, bro? Yabunto? He got injured, mate. Oh, Jesus Christ. Mate, they are literally peppering our box. They are all over us. We're bringing on 2 kids here. We're bringing on Chihuahua and Nathan Fraser for Nelson Semedo, who didn't get another yellow, did he? So at least he hasn't got a match ban. That's one good thing. And Sarabia, who, to be fair, has Sarabia even played well again? Like, he missed an absolute sitter, and he's just... Well, I don't even remember hearing his name the whole rest of the second half. Got to go long for because of fresh legs. Yeah, feel bad for him. That was my favourite player last season. Yeah, I feel bad for Bueno for sure. Like, it's mad, isn't it? He got a new contract as well, didn't he? So I do think that the club and Gary see something in him, because I don't think Gary would have just been like, yeah, I don't really see enough in Hugo Bueno, so just sell him. Because I mean, the proof's in the pudding. He's literally got a new contract. So I think it's just down to match fitness, to be fair. I think he's not been that bad, actually. I don't think Hugo Brenner's been that bad during this game. I think our centre-backs have been a bit all out at sea again. And just possession, like, the problem is with Wolves, is the amount of times we're on the ball with possession and we just give it away. Like, that's literally happened the whole game. Whether we've been winning or losing, the whole game, possession-wise, we have literally just given the ball away when we've received it. There's a load of substitutions happening here. Pete says the pass accuracy in the midfield has let us down. I don't know I think pass accuracy, but it's just sloppiness in general, like staying too long on the ball as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, the whole game has been who can make the least mistakes. That's it. There's been a little bit of quality, Cunha and Morgan Gibbs-White for them, for sure, showing enough individual quality to win a game. But in terms of a team performance, I'd say Forest probably deserve it just because they were peppering our goal just. Absolutely peppering our goal just. Oh, Lamino again! Holy Jesus Christ. Mate, if we were playing another team here, it's 3-2 to them there. Lamina has been absolutely shocking today. Lamina has been absolutely shite today. Just loses the ball all of the time. Come on, Wolves. A late winner would be... I'll tell you what, a late winner would probably knock me off my chair again. But I will say, I will take a draw. If you were going to tell me, would you take a point today? I'd take anything but a loss. Mate, just... What is wrong with this? We literally just can't keep the ball for 5 minutes. We cannot keep the ball for 5 minutes. I think the lack of ball carrying in the midfield makes us stale at times. The thing is, I think Wolves were strongest at the start of the season when we had Cunha that was dropping deep and doing just that. Do you know what I mean? Pushing you up the pitch. I also think we've missed Ait-Nouri today. I think we have really, really missed Ait-Nouri today. fades late in games. I've noticed a few times. It's because he puts so much into the early stages. Don't think Lemina's been the same player that weird stint he had at left wing. I don't think Lemina has been the same player since AFCON. I don't think he's been the same player since then, to be honest. Pete agrees with 8 Nori. Yeah, mate, we've missed 8 Nori so much today on that one side. It's got to be said, mate. I got... It's great to have Cunha and Huang back, but 8 Nori has been really important. And I think with him, we would be performing better. Yeah, mate. I think you've got 3 ball carrying players there, haven't you? Cunha and Huang, and then 8 Nori. And then you've got Semedo on the other side as well. You take Semedo off, which you've had to do, because obviously Gary doesn't want him to get any match bans. But Jesus Christ, man. Like, without 8 Nori, Doc isn't going to do that. Hugo Bueno's probably not going to do that to the extent. So you've literally just got Cunha and Huang, and both of those guys are injured. So you can't really ask for much of those guys either. Go on, Lemina. Prove me wrong, lad. Heavy touch. Heavy touch. That's good defending from Forest, that. Lemina, man. Oh, shocking game. The only quality carriers we have. The only other quality carrier that we had was Matheus Nunes. Say what you want about him, but when he played for us, mate, he got us up the pitch a lot. He did. Can't stand the bloke, and I don't want him back. But if you're talking about a player and not a character of a player, then he did have that character for him. Robert says, "How's Huang been playing?" He's had moments where he's looked lively on the wing. Oh, he's down at the moment as well. I can't believe there hasn't been a red in this game. I actually cannot believe there has not been a red in this game. Jesus Christ. Gomez goes off. We lose control of the midfield. Yeah, I think the thing is, like, Doyle's a cracking player, he is, but he's not a ball-winning midfielder, is he? So you really, basically, we're just relying on Lemina, and he's not having a great game. I think Gaz has underutilized Boubacar Traore this season. Oh my God, I'm Fatterista in again here. Lemina is knackered, mate. He literally, right, is a zombie on that pitch at the moment. He is a zombie on that pitch. I don't know about Boubacar Traore. It's a weird one, isn't it? He shows some signs of being a good player. And then, like, he has, like... He doesn't really do enough to warrant a start. So then you think, oh, you know, he's an impact sub. But he hasn't really done anything off the bench either. So I don't think he's... it's finished, guys. 2-2. It's finished 2-2. I'm going to do a match review in a minute, so I'm not going to talk too much about the game, guys. The match review will be over on YouTube, and I'll probably live stream it tomorrow on Facebook and Twitter. But please go over to our YouTube if you haven't already. The Wolf Pack. Like the video, subscribe. We are doing a hell of a lot at the end of this season, and next season we're going to be doing even more. Probably going to be doing some match vlogs as well, and interviewing people live at match vlogs. Something pretty cool that I used to do on another channel. So yeah, there's all sorts of different things that we could happen. Is it over? Yes, Pride it is. All points shared. Would you take Adama Traore back? Yeah, I would actually, because one thing I've just been saying about Boubacar Traore is that he isn't an impact sub. He doesn't really offer anything when he comes on. Whereas Adama Traore is the impact sub. Like, he literally has a career for being an impact sub. So, I mean, you think about that game. Had we had Adama in that game, you know, where we need someone to get us up the pitch when everyone's absolutely shattered. And can we just talk about that? The match fitness at the moment. I know we've got a small squad, but they look absolutely shattered. They look absolutely blowing out of their assholes. So, yeah, I probably would take Adama back because, you know, he's a good impact sub. And a waste of time this game was. I don't know. We scored some goals, you know what I mean? And it's nice to see Cunha doing bits again. You know, that bodes well. No one went off with a red. Semedo avoided a match ban with a yellow, I think. No injuries, I don't think. So that was good. So Nori could come back into this team and flesh it out even more. I think it's just come at an awkward time. These injuries and everything have just come at such a shitty time for Wolves. And it's just cost us, hasn't it? It cost us dearly, but at least we didn't lose. And I swear to God, it was worth it just to see me fall off a chair, wasn't it? Come on. And it was worth it to see Cunha doing the Morgan Gibbs White celebration. Not once, but twice. No to Adama. He was frustrating to watch. Yeah, but how many times did he come off the bench and show something? Do you know what I mean? That guy showed so much off the bench all of the time. Even if, like, it was just to win a ball and get you up the pitch. Like, I don't think you guys see how important it is in a football match to at least get into the opponent's half when you're struggling. And today, Wolves couldn't do that. And I'll be honest, that at one point, when Forest were just peppering the goal, I thought Forest should have won that game. I'm genuinely being honest. I think Forest should have won that game. Do you want to sign Doyle? Yeah, of course I do, mate. That's an absolute no-brainer. For the price that he's worth, for what he's offered us this season, yeah, 100%, mate. 100%. He's a quality player. And he's only going to get better, isn't he? That's the other thing. At least we got a point this week. It's better than losing, mate. I'm sick of losing. I am. I'm sick of losing. Thanks for the stream. No problem, Andy, mate. Thanks to everyone for being here, man. 1,500 people. I'm going to say this now. There is 1,500 people here. Okay? I'm going to look right at you. I'm going to look you right in the eyes. Please, 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 all of you, when this video is over, head to our YouTube, right? Tell you what I'll do. I'll make it even easier for you. Because I know what it's like. I know what it's like. You want to be lazy. I get it. I'm lazy as well. I completely understand it. I completely understand it, guys. I do. But this. Where is it? Stop screen. Share screen. Bear with me a second. This is going to be worth it. This is going to be worth it for sure. So there you go. This is our YouTube, guys. This is our YouTube. All right. The Wolf Pack. If you want to find it, it's at Wolfpack WWFC. It's the same over on all socials. Please go to our YouTube and subscribe. We've got 4,777, I think it is, subscribers. We want more. We want to hit that 5,000. That would be absolutely spectacular. And there's 1,500 of you here. If you haven't, please head over to our YouTube. Give the videos all a like. Give us a subscribe. It means the world. Just genuinely, it really does. Don't know if you guys know about YouTube as well. Subscribing's absolutely free. You don't have to pay any money for it. It's all free. It just allows us to keep doing what we're doing. Don't think Booba has the chances. I'm gonna stop sharing that. Don't think Booba has the chances. You might be right. You might be right. He might have deserved a little bit more, maybe. But you could also say he's not really shown enough. Yeah, I get your argument. Joe. I'm going to go with you, mate. I'm going to go with you. I think Booba probably does deserve more, especially after seeing Lamina today. He looked knackered, mate. He's at one point. He literally is on his own in the box, and Forrest put the ball in the box, and Lamina literally just kicks it out for a corner. Like, he's literally that tired that he can't even put the ball under control. He can't even pass it back to Sarr. He literally just puts it out for a corner. It is the most tired, outstretched leg. So yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe Boubacar Traore to rest Lamina for a bit because he looked absolutely shattered. I would take Adama. His availability is something we could have done through the season for sure. Chiquinho back from Stoke could be one. Chiquinho is probably one of those players for me that if Neto leaves, he's not as good as Neto, don't get me wrong. He really isn't at all as good as Neto. But he's in that kind of caliber of player where you can make him better to a point where he's a little bit of a worse player than Neto. And then buy a player with that Neto money in areas where, we really need it. So I think Chiquinho is definitely an option for sure. He was so good at the moment, man. So good. He's not at Stoke at the moment. He's playing for can't remember the team. Oh god, I'm even going to hazard a guess. Some mad team that I've never heard of. Sent a video on Instagram. Don't forget. Oh my god, Dragos. The thing is, yeah, I could have ended the stream when I fell off the chair. I could have done. I could have gone. You know what? That was slightly embarrassing. And it was embarrassing, it was. But you know what? I took it on the chin and thought, you know what? No. The show must go on. Let's keep going for the boys. And I did. But, yeah, I'm going to enjoy watching that back later. It's going to be a lot of fun. Popular or unpopular? I honestly don't know. But is he much better than Nunes? Are you on about Boubacar? Oh, Doyle. You're on about Doyle. Yeah. Doyle, for sure. What a player. Is he better than Matheus Nunes? No. He's not. and it pains me to say that, but he's not as good as Matheus Nunes. He's not as good on the ball as Matheus Nunes, as in like getting you forward. He's not as good as a ball carrying midfielder. He doesn't win the ball. Actually, he probably does win the ball better than Matheus Nunes, or even on par with him for that. I'd say they're fairly equal, but I think Matheus Nunes is a lot quicker. He's a lot more an athlete of a player, and he's probably got a lot more growth in him. So I don't know. It's a weird one, but I'd probably say Matheus Nunes is better than Doyle. I'm satisfied with the match and very happy with Cunha's performance. Exactly, Dragos. Yeah, you've got to look at it. You've got to look at it, and I'll say this on the match review as well. You've got to look at it from a perspective of we just played a Forest team that are literally fighting for survival with point deductions. We played them our way after not being able to score goals, not really looking good in any way. So it's nice to see, it's nice to see some positive signs, really, to be fair, from a Wolves perspective, because I just don't think the last few games we've seen any of it. So even just to see a little bit of it today was just brilliant. And that Cunha first goal, mate, it was that good. It was that good. I don't know if anyone missed this, but it was that good. I fell off my chair. I nearly went through the back wall. I think we start playing Hugo Bueno left back and move Ran up the left wing, best possible solution. I think we'd have done that today, Jack, if he hadn't been injured. And we have been doing that as well. And I completely agree with you. I think Ran is as good of a winger as anyone at Wolves. Maybe Neto's. Well, yeah, Neto's way better than Hwang as a winger, isn't he? As Ran as a winger, but as an actual player, Ran's better at defending, obviously, than Neto, so he offers a little bit more. I tell you what, I'd rather lose Pedro Neto than Ran. I'm not even joking. I would rather lose Pedro Neto than Ryan Ait-Nouri. Because I think you saw today, without Ryan Ait-Nouri, we look awful at points of that game. Like genuinely, that second half performance. I'll talk about it on the match react, but match review even. We look awful, guys. We look dreadful. Forest deserve a win there. I'll be honest. If I'm anything, I'm honest. If I'm anything, I am dead honest. And my honest assessment of that game is that Wolves essentially played good football in very small quantities, and ultimately were lucky to even get a point from that game. Because Forest at one point were all over us, man. React to that moment on live. Trying to think how I could do that. When about was it? When about was it? Oh God. We will do it. We'll do it for sure. Just let me figure it out though. It's further on than this. Keep staying here a second, guys. I'm just going to try and find this video of me falling arse over tit, because I think it would be quite funny for me to react to it. instead of just watching it after. Where is it? Where the hell is it? Did I dream it? When did it happen? Dragos, what kind of time period was it when I fell off? Oh, there we go. All right, hold on, guys. Let me just react to a couple more comments, and then we'll watch me fall arse over tit. Morgan Gibbs White is overrated. I don't think he is, mate. I'm genuinely being honest now. Like I just said, if I'm honest, I honestly think Morgan Gibbs White was absolutely sensational today. Bar his stupid celebration, he was unbelievable today. He was really, really good. I hope Luton stay up. I really hope Luton stay up as well, but at the same time, does it benefit them? No, I suppose it doesn't really benefit them going down, but at least if they do go down, you know, they can build again and try and think about what went wrong and stuff, and not let the same thing happen again. I don't know. It's a weird one. I really don't want Luton to go down though. That would suck. The Europe dream over now, says Kieran. Yeah, mate, it's gone. It ended as soon as Newcastle won today, I think, to be fair. Because you've got Newcastle, you've got Man United, and you've got West Ham that are all doing better than us, fighting for the same sort of place. So yeah, it is what it is, Kieran. But to be fair, I don't know, man. I don't really want Europe anymore. I mean, if it's proven anything, it's that this squad is not big enough to fight on so many fronts. We couldn't even handle the FA Cup and also this, and also the Premier League. So, if people were to come in and buy Neto, I wouldn't bat an eyelid. I appreciate that he's done for the club, but cashing out for a player that plays maybe 50% of the season is just smart business. I also think we should cut Sarabia loose and look for someone else. All he seems to do lately is moan. That's a tough call, man. First of all, I agree with you cashing out on Neto, because we've been so guilty of not selling players when they've got a decent bit of money behind them. Like, we've let players go for way less than they should have been, and we've let players go on the free because their contracts have ended. So yeah, I think Neto is definitely one of those where we need to cash in and start breaking bank for sure. And as for Sarabia, he was bad today, wasn't he? He was bad today. He was like non-existent. The guy was non-existent today. I think you're right, you know. He's on so much money as well. He's on the same amount of money as Nelson Semedo, who deserves that amount of money more than Nelson Semedo or Sarabia. Who deserves that money more? I know the answer to that question. I'm leaving it to you guys. Chelsea. What are you saying Chelsea for? What are you saying Chelsea for, Drago? I'll have a look in a minute. It's probably because they're losing or something. I don't know. Right, are we ready to react to this dreadful, dreadful moment that was caught live on YouTube, etc.? I suggest you play something on the guitar behind you at the end when Wolves win a match. That's a deal, because I am a musician. I actually teach music for a career. So yes. Let's have a little. Even got a ukulele here. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Play a bit of ukulele at the end. Nice little song. Yeah. All right, Dragos. That's a good idea. Let's do that. Semedo for sure. My only memory of Sarabia is his goal versus Spurs, and his set up for Lamina during that game as well. Or Spurs just in general. Jesus Christ. Spurs just in general, mate. Right. Are we ready to react to this awful situation that I found myself in today? Jesus Christ. I don't want to see this, but at the same time, I am aching to see this. So we're going to do it together. We are going to do this together, guys. If you haven't already, please go over to the Wolfpack. It's over here, just there. Head over there and like and subscribe. That'd be great. I already see we've had some movement today. Thank you, guys. Good job. Lovely. All right, let's get rid of that comment for a minute. All right, is everybody ready to watch something awful unfold? Are we ready? Good God, here we go. Ready? Here we go. What's going on, Dan? What's going on? You talking about Fabio Silva? Talking about Fabio Silva, mate? What about Fabio? What about Fabio? It's definitely around here, isn't it? Cunha, here we go. All right, that's the goal. I mean, that's cracking. That's a cracking celebration, Dan. Well done. I thought I found it, and I've lost it. Oh, talking about Fabio. We're talking about Fabio. It's soon. It's going to be worth it, guys. It's going to be worth it. Was it a dive? We check VAR. We're checking VAR right now to see whether Dan dived during the Wolves watch along. Did he dive? Did he dive, everybody? We're watching it. We're trying to find it. It's definitely soon. Here we go. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. You absolute idiot, man. And the best part about it was the on-air sign fell over. It's like, you're not on air anymore, are you, you clown? Oh, God. He's okay. That is goal. Let's watch it again. Can we watch it in slow motion? Here we go, guys. We're going to watch it in slow motion. Here we go. I'm going to try and catch it. I'm going to try and catch it in slow motion. It's going to be a bit awkward. Come on, sit back, you clown. Sit yourself back. God, what a moment. Oh! I didn't quite catch it. I looked away for a split sec. We've got to get it in slow motion. I'm not happy. I'm not going to look away this time. Oh my God. I missed it again. I wouldn't be very good with VAR. I wouldn't be very good with VAR, would I? Jesus Christ, trying to capture a goddamn idiot falling over. Come on. Here we go. Oh my God. This is like the most intense thing in the world. I'm literally just waiting for my stupid ass to fall over. It's like, it should be on You've Been Framed. No one's old enough to know what that is. Here we go. Here we go. He's gone. There was definitely. I mean, I'm checking VAR here, guys, and I've got to say, it looked a bit like a dive to me. I don't know about you guys. What do you guys think? Dive or no dive? What a clown. What a clown. Jesus Christ. Oh, come on. That's worth a subscription for sure. Come on. That's worth a subscription on YouTube, guys. Come on. Go over there. Good God. Head over to YouTube. Give us a subscribe. That'd be great. Oh my God. I don't even know how to follow that up with an outro. It's just one of them, innit? Right, guys, we're gonna go now. Thanks so much for tuning into the first ever Wolfpack live watch along. It ended Forest 2, Wolves 2. That game was, I mean, it had goals in it, which is nice. Send videos from Insta in the short section on panel for all platforms. Yeah, for definite, for sure. But yes, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Please go and subscribe, like us. I know I say it thousands of times. I'm gonna have it written somewhere. I'm gonna have it tattooed on me so you can see it every time because it needs to happen. Yeah, thanks very much for being here. We're gonna do I'm gonna do a watch along. I've done that. I do a match review in just a second. They are extensive reviews of the game. I go over tactics. I go over player scores. I go over a man of the match. I go over why we lost or won or drawn a game. We go over basically anything that happened in the game, basically. So yeah, please like, subscribe, check out the videos that are already on there. And yeah, I'll be posting my match review in just a sec. But yeah, guys, thanks very much for being here. And until the next one, I'll see ya in a bit. Cheer up. We're out for blood.